These conditions have our livestock producers face to face with some real heartbreaking choices that put their operations at risk for the future. And they need our help. Farmers and ranchers are always there for us when we need them. Year in, year out, they're producing the food that stocks our grocery store shelves and gives us the food security that we've come to take for granted. We owe it to them to be there just as they are there for the rest of us. Through the Canadian Agricultural Partnership, Alberta is taking immediate action to provide emergency support to Alberta's livestock producers. Today, I'm announcing that Alberta is allocating $136 million in immediate financial relief for our livestock producers and Alberta beekeepers. In addition, we've made a request under the Joint Federal-Provincial Agri-Recovery Program for the federal government to provide an additional $203 million on top of our contribution for a total relief package of $339 million. This is based on the 40-60% cost share framework of the program. Our request is subject to review at the federal level, but I'm hopeful that it will be approved shortly because there's rumors that there may be a federal election called soon. And I should say that just before our announcement, the federal government announced $100 million in immediate funding for agri-recovery for farmers in Ontario, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, BC, and Alberta. So I would like to take this as a hopeful sign that they will approve our request for full funding under agri-recovery.
The program details of how it'll actually be rolled out. It'll be an initial $96 or $94, initial payment that'll go out per head immediately. And then, if approved with the federal government funding, there'll be a $106 final payment that goes out at the end of the year for our livestock sector. So, exciting relief for our livestock industry to make sure that they can feed their animals and they won't have to face the choice of depleting their herds, which would have huge economic consequences to the province of Alberta.
The farm families, we work extremely hard to put food on the table for people here in Alberta and also all around the world. Each and every day, we are responsible for hundreds of head of livestock, make sure they have feed and water. But the combination of extreme heat and lack of rain has placed a strain on our feed and water resources, posing a threat to the agriculture industry in whole. And I thank you very much for understanding the hardships that farmers and ranchers face as a result of these prolonged drought conditions. So on behalf of my family, we are extremely appreciative that you listen to those that are out day to day on the ground doing all the day-to-day things and responded so quickly with a common sense approach, a set of supports that it truly means a lot to us at the ground level.